If you've had your dog for a few years, this video is a must-watch. Dogs age much faster than we do, and while some stay energetic for years, others show signs of aging much sooner. Aging is inevitable, but dogs have their own way of revealing it. Some signs are obvious, like slowing down or a graying muzzle, but others are much more subtle and often go unnoticed until they become serious. One of the first signs of aging in dogs that often goes unnoticed until it becomes a serious issue is noticeably bad breath. Let's be honest, dogs aren't exactly known for having minty fresh breath. But if your senior pup's breath has gone from a little stinky to downright unbearable, it's more than just an unpleasant smell. It could signal serious dental issues. As dogs age, they become more prone to gum disease, tooth decay, and plaque buildup, which can lead to pain, infections, and difficulty eating. While dental issues can affect dogs of all ages, they're more common in older dogs. Other warning signs to watch out for include excessive drooling, red or swollen gums, loose teeth, and difficulty chewing. Keeping your dog's mouth healthy is easier than you think. Regular brushing, dental chews, and even dog-friendly toothpaste can make a world of difference, and some pups even enjoy the taste. A single like won't fix bad breath, but it will help spread awareness so more dogs get the care they need. If you found this helpful, tap that like button. Number 2, they move with slower, stiffer steps. Aging isn't easy, even for dogs. Just like humans, they experience joint stiffness, aches, and mobility issues, often due to arthritis or other age-related conditions. But unlike us, dogs rarely complain about their discomfort. Instead, you might notice them hesitating before jumping onto the couch, struggling with stairs, or moving stiffly after resting. That once zooming pup who could chase a ball for hours may now take longer to get up or simply prefer lounging over long walks. Some dogs may even develop a slight limp, adjust their posture by hunching their back or stiffening their neck, or become snappy if touched in a sore area. These small changes might seem minor at first, but they're your dog's way of saying, "Hey, my body isn't what it used to be." If you start noticing these changes, don't brush them off as just old age. There are ways to help. From orthopedic dog beds to gentle exercise and joint supplements. Talk to your vet about joint-supporting supplements like glucosamine and omega fatty acids. And don't underestimate the joy of a slow, sniff-filled walk. Sometimes, a peaceful stroll at their own pace can be just as fulfilling as a high-energy run. Number 3, they stop responding to sounds like before. Ever called your dog's name and gotten nothing but a blank stare? Or maybe they used to come running the moment they heard their leash jingle, but now, nothing. If that sounds familiar, your pup might be experiencing age-related hearing loss. Unlike sudden deafness from an injury or infection, this kind of hearing decline happens gradually, so gradually that it's easy to miss at first. You might notice subtle signs, like your dog seeming less responsive when you call them. Over time, they may stop reacting to familiar sounds altogether. No more excited tail wags at the rustle of a treat bag or alert barking when the doorbell rings. One major clue: they startle more easily. If they don't hear you coming and you suddenly touch them, they may jump in surprise. But dogs are incredibly adaptable. As their hearing fades, they start to depend more on other senses like smell, sight, and even vibrations to navigate their world. If your dog's hearing isn't what it used to be, using hand signals, making sure they see you before approaching, and keeping their environment predictable can help them feel safe, confident, and connected. Number 4, they have more accidents indoors. If your perfectly house-trained dog suddenly starts having accidents indoors, don't assume they're doing it on purpose. More often than not, senior dogs struggle with incontinence due to aging muscles, kidney issues, or even undiagnosed urinary tract infections. And sometimes it's not that they don't want to go outside, it's that they physically can't. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night needing to rush to the bathroom, but instead of getting up easily, every movement feels stiff and painful. That's what many senior dogs experience. They might try to hold it in as long as possible to avoid discomfort, but when they can't wait any longer, they simply may not make it to the door in time. To help them, set them up for success. Placing puppy pads in an easily accessible spot can provide a safe, low-stress option when they need to go. That way, they won't have to struggle or travel too far, making life easier for both of you. Number 5. They struggle to see clearly. Your dog's eyes do more than just see, they connect. Studies show that making eye contact with your pup releases oxytocin, the love hormone, strengthening the bond between you. But as they age, you might notice their once bright eyes developing a cloudy bluish haze. This is often a harmless condition called nuclear sclerosis, a natural part of aging. It happens when new lens fibers push older ones toward the center, gradually making the lens denser. And it typically doesn't affect vision. However, nuclear sclerosis can look a lot like something far more serious: cataracts. Unlike nuclear sclerosis, cataracts worsen over time, potentially leading to vision loss or even blindness. If your dog starts bumping into furniture, hesitating at stairs, or misjudging distances, it's time for a vet visit. Because these conditions can appear so similar, it's always best to have your vet take a closer look to ensure that your pup's eyesight stays healthy. Number 6. Their weight changes. Your senior pup may still love food, but with less movement, managing their weight becomes a real challenge. They're burning fewer calories than before. And if their diet doesn't adjust to match their lower activity levels, those extra pounds can sneak up fast. Excess weight puts strain on aging joints, increases the risk of heart disease, and can even shorten their lifespan. However, some older dogs face the opposite issue: unexplained weight loss. If your pup is shedding pounds despite eating the same amount, it could signal underlying health concerns like digestive issues, metabolic changes, or even a more serious medical condition. A decrease in appetite might simply mean they don't need as much energy as they once did, but it's always worth paying attention. Either way, keeping an eye on their weight is crucial. Talk to your vet about the best senior dog diet and an appropriate exercise routine to keep your aging companion healthy and happy for as long as possible. Number 7. They develop lumps and bumps. One day, you're giving your dog a belly rub when your fingers brush against something unfamiliar, a lump you don't remember feeling before. Before you let panic set in, take a deep breath. Many older dogs develop soft, movable, fatty lumps under their skin known as lipomas. These harmless growths commonly appear on the belly, chest, or legs and are often hidden beneath thick fur. But not all lumps are benign. Some could be cysts, infections, or even cancerous tumors. That's why it's always best to have your vet examine any new growth, just to be safe. Regularly running your hands over your dog's body during cuddle time isn't just a sweet bonding moment. It's also one of the best ways to catch changes early and keep your pup healthy. Number 8. They go through mood swings. As dogs age, the world around them starts to change in ways they don't fully understand. Their once sharp vision blurs, sounds become muffled, and that bouncy, energetic body just doesn't move like it used to. These changes can lead to noticeable shifts in behavior. Some senior dogs grow more anxious or easily startled. Others become restless, pacing, as if searching for something just out of reach. Mood swings are also common. Frustration can set in when their bodies don't cooperate the way they once did. But sometimes these behavior changes aren't just part of aging. Canine cognitive dysfunction, dog dementia, is a real condition that affects many senior dogs. Like dementia in humans, it can cause confusion, memory loss, disorientation, and even house soiling. If your dog seems forgetful, stares at walls, or gets lost in familiar places, it might be time for a vet visit. But here's the most important thing to remember. Just because they're slowing down doesn't mean they love you any less. If anything, they need your love, patience, and reassurance now more than ever. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring more valuable content to dog lovers like you. And if you've noticed any changes in your aging pup, share your experience in the comments. We'd love to hear your story.